everything that glitters ain't gold.
Keep it on your everyday, cause the game got switched. You can't go back where you stay, cause the game got switched. OGs went to jail and the lames got rich. Somewhere along the way, man, the game got switched. Keep it on your everyday, cause the game got switched. You can't go back where you stay, cause the game got switched. OGs went to jail and the lames got rich. It was said I would end up working in the streets. It was said I would end up working in the streets. Working.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Landover. Corey Horton now to return it. And that's a decent return out to the 29-yard line. The offense will get play one of the game from right there. They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And this is going to be a Seahawks first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
First down, they'll keep it on the ground, and here's Charbonnet. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 33 yards.
First down, Seahawks.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Ray Amos there to make the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. There's a short one taken in by Barner. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Corey Krosky-Merritt. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. On the run to the right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Now facing third down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Just that little extra second you allow your wide receiver to continue to work open by the ability to move the pocket. Buy time with your feet, but remain a passer.
Daniels now on first down. Short one there to Okonkwo. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 15-yard line.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
It's a gain of 2. And a Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Cliff! Hold! Attack! H option.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Middle of the field, he's got a Okonkwo. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
Here's carry number 1 for Rachaad White. Powering forward. He's in. Rachaad White. Touchdown, Commanders. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. He's got it. The Commanders move out to a 7-3 lead.
The score, Commanders 7, Seahawks 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. It was the rookie out of Ohio State in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. This is intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So that guy in the slot, Mike, yes, he has to have great reaction times. Yes, he has to have great quickness and speed. But because he's typically facing the shiftiest and highest targeted player on the opposing offense, he has to have great instincts. That's what we saw there. His reaction time and his anticipation allowed him to jump that route, get his hands on it, and snatch one of those targets away.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
We are through 1. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. To throw is Daniels. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Krosky Merritt. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll throw with Daniels. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
We're going back this way. Tequila. And we're good. We're good. Orbit. Film.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Is the turnover on down.
Cup in motion. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. Had it by plenty, too. Keeping the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
First down.
To throw is Darnold. Pass is completed to Cup. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Here's a give, running left, it's Charbonnet. Not much there, a yard or 2 down to the 48. It was Dorrance Armstrong who was there to get him down.
Of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Third, they need 8. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder.
By the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll go again here with Charbonnet. Trying to push his way to the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get there. Stopped by the defense. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Let's see what they do on 3rd and 4. Darnold now to throw. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Darnold to throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Start the drive with Krosky-Merritt. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Right back to Krosky-Merritt. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Play close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Tiger! Go in!
They'll go play action here with Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's fighting for those extra yards. Looks like he's just got enough to pick up the 1st down.
For a Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On play action, Daniels out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A huge play just before the half. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Up the middle, Krosky-Merritt. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Krosky-Merritt to run again. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. Really impressive way to close out this 1st half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break, so they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession in the 2nd half.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he'll be taken down as time runs out. And we've come to the end of the 1st half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Attack! Robin! Attack! Attack!
On first down, Daniel. That's to Krosky Merritt. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, it's Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Attack!
Third and short, and it's Daniel. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
H. Hudson.
Daniels gonna throw again. That is over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
By the Seahawks. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Charbonnet. And nothing doing here. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Cup in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He's got it at the 7.
Darnold's pass complete to A.J. Barner. Touchdown, Seattle.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it, and the Seahawks will tie things up. It's now 10-10.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That one a bit high, but it's complete. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for Washington. First down.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over here just shy of the 30.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver. That's a big-time takeaway.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
That'll bring up 2nd and 11. Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. The defense all over that one. They'll come up with a stop, and it's no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And
he's hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
And all of these downs, they're all tied together. Decisions made on 1st and 2nd down are what led to that result on 3rd. They were forced into an obvious passing situation on 3rd and long, and this pass rush is able to just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback.
And it's a good return here. Able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the give, Krosky Merritt, and no room to be found. He'll get this back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
This will be 3rd and 8. Play action. Here's Daniels. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try to run for it. And Daniels will have the 1st down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Good tackle by Josh Jobe. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
So they failed to connect on another throw, and it's really been the story for both of these teams throughout this ballgame. I mean, neither offense can get anything going, and when you look at the scoreboard, it certainly reflects that.
Attack, attack.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Durant. Attack, attack.
From the shotgun, It's Daniel. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 on the Seahawks 11-yard line.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Charbonnet. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Huff brings it in left side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Seattle.
First down, Seahawks.
Now Charbonnet. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Pistol snap back to Darnold. There's a short one taken in by Barner. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On 3rd and 2, it's Darnold. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Here is 2nd and 7. Darnold now to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And the Commanders are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. A run to begin the drive, and it's Koski Merritt. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down, and is back to Koski Merritt. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Run over center, and that's Koski Merritt. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Prater on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders move out to a 24-10 lead.
Seahawks 10.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Open, left side is Barner. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late. Now, breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the time. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Here comes 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Darnold to the air once more. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Darnold to throw again. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, With how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. It's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. Here we go. One final play. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. The final act now of this football game, the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks back within 7. It's 24-17. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation